How's it going, guys? This is James here, the CEO guy of Villain, and here with the newly acquired CAO. Let's maybe you should introduce yourself a little bit.
How's it going? My name's Austin Shively, or Amaze. Uh, I'm now CAO of Villain eSports. I've been involved with esports for the last 6 years, doing so many different jobs, from like freelance writing for @gamers to attempting to start up my own teams, to managing certain teams, to competing, to everything in between. And now I'm grateful to be in a position I am now.
Yep, so we're kind of doing this video just to kind of talk about what we're planning on doing as far as the future of our progression series. I know we've only done one episode. We're planning on making it a lot better, and kind of just with the YouTube and how we approach the amateur Call of Duty and other games scenes as a whole. So, how do we want to kick this one off here? Do you kind of want to get into how you want to change the progression series a bit, or?
So as many of you who may watch this video or not, you've probably seen Optic Gaming's Vision series, which is, in my opinion, like a phenomenal series to watch. I watch it every week it comes out, and it really documents the life of professional gamers across multiple esport platforms. And it's a really intriguing way to look at how these guys' day-to-day lives go and how they are outside the game. When I approached James with the idea to kind of revamp progression, I came to him with a manner of, I really want to document amateur esports as a whole. We're an amateur esports team. We don't have the funding or the backing or the sponsorships that these major professional platforms have. And amateur Call of Duty is a completely different beast than professional Call of Duty, or amateur esports in general is a different beast than professional esports. And I really want to capture the true grit and grind that comes with amateur esports, from guys like James who wake up, go to work or go to school, come home and run an esports team at night, or the players themselves who wake up, go to school all day, then go to work, then come home and grind because they're trying to break out and become professional players and make it their career. And I think, someone really needs to capture amateur esports in a whole, across all of our platforms that we have, luckily as our teams. And, when we go to events and stuff, I want to capture amateurs in general, their, everything from, bracketing to timing to, how it all breaks down differently than professional teams. And, I want to really make a change and show the esports industry why being an amateur player, is completely different than being a professional player.
Yeah. Well, we also want to make sure not to, completely rip off Vision. We, maybe
Of
put our own
course.
spins on it and everything, not really.
Of course.
Kind of,
Yeah.
put all over the same kind of shit as Vision does, but still kind of follow. Because I mean, they've done. I mean, let's be real here. The entertainment industry and how YouTube works and how everything works. Copycats always, they end up on top, no matter who it is.
Yeah.
You copy somebody who's better than you, and then you kind of evolve into your own kind of thing, and then, you get to that heightened level that you're trying to get to. But what I'm hoping that progression can turn into is, as the name suggests, we started off as just a top 60, top 40, something like that, placing team at Vegas. Trying to get a decent condo as as our hotel house thing or whatever for the event. Hoping that can change in 30, 40, 50 episodes when we can be up there where an Optic or a FaZe is, and we can be documenting a house, or oh look, we picked up a new Gears team or whatever, and we can go wow, look at this, 5 years ago we were down here, and now we can show that we've actually made a real progression to
Exactly.
that.
And yeah, I forgot to mention that part. As much as we want to capture what it's like to be an amateur team and the realness that comes with it, we also want to do it to give our fans and give us something to look at as we go along, and we hopefully make that jump from amateur to pro. We want to document all of that, and bring you guys along with us.
Yeah, and not just with Call of Duty. I think we have our CS:GO team. They want to go to a Philadelphia. That's pretty soon, I believe. Obviously, we plan to go to Anaheim, not Dallas. For those of you who keep DMing the Twitter, hey, do you want to pick up our Dallas team? No, I don't want to go to Dallas. Mikey will be there though, so if you want to say hi to our COO, there you go. Mikey will be there. Yeah, Anaheim will be our next event. I'm not sure about any that are after. I honestly don't even know about ones that are after Anaheim, but I guess it just depends on how the rest of the season shakes out. But yeah, hoping to stay in the Call of Duty scene and just keep documenting at that, and then if we pick up any Gears teams or whatever, to go to those events and just, repeat the same thing.
Yeah, of course. I don't know where you want to go from here.
Well, I mean, you mentioned earlier that, yesterday when talking about the series, that, it seemed more like a montage, which it ended up being. But I when I went into it, I wanted it to be kind of like half montage, half sort of a documentary. But it ended up being that, if you watch the video, you'll kind of notice that I'm always in a rush to go places. Like, first day I had to rush to get to the airport. I was almost late. I got there. I was in a huge rush to find them at the airport. Huge rush to get to our place. Then we kind of just wanted to sit down and relax. And we run to the event when we were going. Like we didn't Uber there because like we thought that it would be a quick walk to get to the event. And it was like a 45-minute walk there, and it was just dreadful. Like when you see us walking at the beginning of the video, that was like we were like pissed. So as you can just see, like we were just always rushing. We're always playing. We're always doing shit. Hoping that we can bring 8, 9, 10 people from our organization to these events, so we can not only document the players, but we can also kind of slow down and really like see what's going with everybody's heads, and especially not even just a progression, but make more content for the channel that's more enjoyable. So it's not just one video for the event. We can make like a dozen videos of the event.
Yeah, I completely agree, and that's how I said, when you go to these events as an amateur team, time management is like a key factor, because you only have so much time between your rounds, or between, what's ever going on, between like you being able to eat or you being able to play. And, like I explained to James, the first one was really montaging because he was trying to like get good shots because he was rushed. And I, tried to explain to him, like, just slow down and to capture what's there, because that's the realness that comes with it. I'm trying to make it as real as possible and not as movie-like. I want everyone to like be able to see how it really is to be an amateur team, for amateur players to see it and like know what they're going to get themselves into, to amateur orgs who look at it and go, wow, like this is true, and that, like, what they have to deal with.
Yeah.
I want the real life part of it.
Yeah, and like maybe even like just get into a Skype call with like whoever, Clinical or Ajax or somebody that we're looking at for a Call of Duty team, and just be like, how's your team looking?
Yeah.
Again, like just trying to see like what do you want in the contract, and like what
yeah,
all that kind of stuff. Like, how is the team shaking up? Have you been winning your scrims? All that kind of shit.
Of course, and like obviously James and I and other like upper management members have to talk about more of it as time comes on. But if we can capture as like much background, like behind the scenes stuff as possible, the better. The more you guys can see, the progression from am to pro, the better it is for you guys. The more exposure everyone gets.
Yeah. What else was I gonna say? I had so much in my fucking head before I started this. But yeah, like I mean, like again, like it's just like we want to be able to capture more and have it be like more longer than the first one suggests that they'd be their montage, like hopefully like 30-minute episodes, 25-minute episodes, so we can.
Yeah.
And not even just events, obviously. Again, just covering all the aspects of our organization and what we're working on.
Yeah, day to day, week to week, we want you guys to see, operations, from our daily basis to our weekly basis to our monthly basis to events. We want you guys to be able to see everything, as much as we can possibly show, we would like to.
Yeah. Trying to think, what else could we like? I don't want us to give away like all of our ideas, because I know that
that's what I'm saying.
Have a couple others, but like what else could we?
We're trying to
tease them with. I don't know if there's anything else.
Yeah. We're trying to make it good. We want surprises. We don't want to, oh, here's episode 1. Have fun.
Yeah. Like here are the organizations. Here, blah, take it.
Yeah.
Just trying to think. Like, I mean, we can see a lot of these ones that are kind of doing the similar thing where they'll do montage videos and stuff, and they'll kind of try to work their documenting way into it. But to be honest, they just kind of suck. Like, I honestly think I made one of the top 5 best Vegas videos. I don't even care what people say. Like, I really liked it. Like, I don't want to call anybody out. I guess that would be like unprofessional. But I mean, I saw maybe like 7 or 8 of them that just like, it was like, why would you even upload this? This is just trash. This is just garbage.
Yeah.
No offense.
Bring back Ringhouse. Where's my Ringhouse montages from Black Ops 2? But no, I've seen, dude, ever since Vision popped up, like after like the first season of Vision, dude, there's probably been like 13 different like quote unquote docu-series I've seen just like float up on Twitter, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And then you go watch it, and it's like, oh, you're covering like your one CS:GO team, beat up on like other Pro CS:GO teams. I mean, yeah, this is cool. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
But I want to show as much, like I want to show everything, not just
like
focus on our COD team.
We want to be an open book. That's the kind of point, is that we want you guys to really kind of, personify like the people in the organization, the management, because I mean, like everybody in the thing's really cool, but like we just, the most of the time that you see us is when we're tweeting or when we're live streaming and stuff like that. You don't really see us on our day-to-day lives, so I mean that might be a way to get more interaction and get you guys to really be more connected with us as people and not just as like names on your screen.
Yeah. Anything else you want to cover for progression?
I don't think so. But yeah, like I said, we plan to go to Anaheim. The CS:GO right now, I think they're just kind of seeing how they do in ESCA and CEVO, so I'm not really sure if they're going to go to Philadelphia, but I think that's what they plan to do, so I guess if that happens, then we will be going to that as well. But just mostly insofar as the montages go, it'll just be the next one will be Anaheim. So look forward to that. June.
I mean, yeah, we can do that. We can do that on the side. Like we could do like progression leading up to it and stuff, and then like you can do the progression episodes there, and then do a montage as well.
Yeah.
That way you get both. You get like the people who just want to see a quick like clip, montage it, and then everyone else who wants to watch like the real life part of it, they can watch progression.
We'll have we'll have like 2 or 3 cameramen there too. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the amount of shots we can probably get.
Yeah. Just split them all up all over the place. Yeah. All right, you fucks. I think we might as well end the video now. I think we've pretty much covered as much as we can without giving too much away. When do you think we should like release the next one? I'm not really sure.
Me? You want me to answer that?
Sure.
I mean, I have like what I'd like to do, and I have like what's probably realistic.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking like, yo, let's get the next one out next week and get these people going and get them on the hype train for Anaheim. But I have, I know how esports orgs work, and I know what's real, and we ain't gonna see it for another month.
I mean, it took me like 3 weeks to get that Vegas video out, because like it just took me so long to edit it.
That's what I'm saying. So.
Yeah. Oh, Mikey's got Weaker to join? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, let's end it off there. Alright. Hope you guys liked it. Please leave a like and comment if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Both the links in the description. And, yep. Villain out. Peace.